Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. We start with WTI. So in the end, WTI did exactly what we wanted it to do. It came down, and that's obviously the overall count here that we look at the top, which was made on the 13th of April as a B wave top. And now we are coming down in a C wave, which would result in a 5-wave move. And obviously the idea is we've completed already the wave 1. Now I'm currently just thinking with it, thinking about a few scenarios here. I'm wondering, and I might change that, but it doesn't make a difference short term. I might change this here instead of having an ABC, which would result in a 5-wave move down in the C wave. I might change that to a WXY structure, which might not come down that far. But in the short term, it doesn't make a great difference. So we're zooming in here, taking a look at what oil did. When we came down here, we did expect a wave 2 pullback into this resistance area that's been on the chart for a few weeks now. And it did actually get already into this support resistance area here on the 9th of May. Then I defined support for you, which did hold, didn't get into the area, but support did hold for another bounce into the red resistance area, which it did and got rejected at around the 50% retracement. And now we've come down and reacted to the downside. Now, the only thing, this is not a very clear structure. I'm thinking currently that because we hit the support area again, so you can see this orange support area, it's basically been still relevant and price still reacted to it, actually to the golden ratio. And we're moving up fairly impulsively at this stage. So I'm thinking, is it just an extended wave 2 here? And was the first A wave finished? Moment here. So that we've got something like that. The A wave actually did finish here, but then we had an WXY structure down in a B wave. And we're now moving up in a C wave. Just might, because we obviously never broke now to the downside below the 4th of May low. So this is the level that needs to be taken out to confirm that we're in the third wave, or at least take out the 65.88 level. But instead we reacted quite strongly to the golden ratio. I think there's a good case to be made that we get a higher wave 2. Certainly something I'm observing, but all the comments from the previous videos remain valid, that as long as we stay below that 78.6 retracement level at 79.35, the focus is on the downside. Now, what would be the alternative? The alternative would be that the third wave is already in the making, that the wave 2 indeed topped here. Oops, 1 second. Here. We're coming down in the third wave already, but then this would be a wave 1, but it's a very clear 3-wave move in my opinion. So I'm leaning towards this scenario that we have this ABC structure and it moves a bit higher. Once again, into the area between 73.70 and 79.35. Now we can use the Fibonacci extension tool to measure the target for the C wave. And the 1-to-1 ratio would here be the obvious target. And the 1-to-1 ratio would take it to 77.36. Now, let's take a look at Brent Crude as well. While the scenario is very similar, it's just different prices, and let's take a look if there's any difference actually to the WTI chart. Here, price was a little bit weaker, and we haven't even reached the resistance area. I mean, it reacted probably to resistance, but more likely the 38.2 Fib level. Yeah, so it's a very weak wave 2, and the move down was also in 3 waves. So also here we could say, okay, probably this was the B wave and the C wave is now in the making. And because it reacted anyway only to the 38.2 Fib level, it would have been a very short wave 2. So let me move the waves across here, and then we can calculate the targets as well. So similar story here, we expect it to be in this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 move down. So here as well, A wave up, B wave down to the low on the 31st of May, and we could now be in the C wave to the upside. As I said, if this was already all of wave 2, it would have been very shallow. And again, the move down is in 3 waves, which would be not typical for a third wave. So we're looking at this structure primarily. And then again, if I take the Fibonacci extension tool, allows me to project out the length of the C wave. So we talk here about also, so the 1-to-1 ratio is the first target, but that's a bit too low. So ideally the 1.618 extension at 81.30, very much in line with the golden ratio, the 61.8 fib level. So the relevant targets in this wave 2 correction are 79.50, 81.30, and then $84. A break above 84 will unlock more bullish potential, and that we are already in a third wave would be confirmed if price breaks below 71.50, but my primary expectation would be for it to go a little higher now and see reaction there. Okay, that's my update about oil. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.